initial challenges that you had, and how did you overcome them, like when you started the business?
Yeah. Um, as it is a fermented foods are not uh, easy to handle to get it in a right way. It's not an easy process. I underwent a lot of researches when I want to make a very fresh and nutritious millet batter. So I struggled a little bit with that, and after many trial and errors, I got a perfect millet batter. So it should taste good, and it should be nutritious also. So and then the important factor comes it for that is the fermentation process. I
Mm.
felt for fermentation that it's always a battle between the climate and the fermentation of the batter. Yeah, which everyone undergoes it here, because the climate is really unpredictable here, and so that it really affects the process of fermentation.
Right, right.
I It took a lot of days and time for me to undergo all the process to get a right batter, right fermentation. So because what happens is, if the climate is too hot, the fermentation will be more, and it ferments sooner. So that if it ferments sooner, and the batter will become sour in taste, and it won't be good. And if the climate is cold, then the fermentation will take long process, and what happens is the idlis won't be fluffy and soft. So
Right.
it is really a struggle between that, but I finally figured it out to uh, I finally figured it out after many trial and errors. That's what I want to say. And one more thing, and during those days, my real cheerleaders were my family, my husband, my parents, my kids. My kids really encourage me by hugging and kissing me, like, oh, you're doing
Kids,
very, yeah, I
yeah.
have to do that.
Yeah, that's so true. Kids are wonderful, and that's exactly my next question. So I'm just going to go into that when I hear you talk more about it.
Oh, okay. And one more thing I want to add up to this is and during those times, one of my friend named Suganya Jayaraman, she used to help me out. Even though if she makes batter at her home, she used to buy it from me in order to cheer me up and stand by me. And I really so grateful to her. I can never forget her also.
To- Totally, totally. A big shout out to all the cheerleaders, because, when we have people like you, the reinventors, or the people who have inspiring stories, it just doesn't come naturally. There are a group of people behind them to help them, push them forward and things like that.
Yeah.
And your story of your friend is great to know. Yeah, Karyan.
Yeah, and still, as I said, all this, it's not the end, but main thing comes like when it comes to making a larger batch. I'm still learning. I'm still in the learning process with that. Yeah, if I get a sudden large orders or something, I'm still struggling with that, but I think I would overcome
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you have the best positive attitude towards it. And, totally understand how the weather can be what to say, it can be very helpful in terms of getting things done quickly in terms of fermentation, or it can throw a curveball and you are done. And that's something you just can't control. And I just hope we could do that. So,
Because if it is any other instant food, we can make it immediately within 1 hour. But if it is batter, we have to wait another 24 hours for the process
exactly.
to uh, go on.
Totally, totally, totally get that. That, this is not something that, no quick fix will help.
Yeah,
If anything, so your challenges are something that if it's a make or break, and that you would know only after 24 hours.
yeah,
So
really.
yes. Yeah.